the pages, beyond the screen. Tonight, our stories come alive. Tonight we cross the mystic line where dreams and legends intertwine. From dragon's fire to galaxies, every tale begins within the mind. Heroes rise when darkness falls, adventure echoes through these halls. Every song a story told, every heart a spark of gold. Raise your voice, let the magic ignite. Every dream comes alive tonight. Welcome to Fantasy Fiction Live, where dreams and stories come alive. Music, stories, and magic unite, bringing imagination into the light. Hosted by Scarlet, where fantasy grows. Every artist has a story the whole world should know. This is your kingdom, your stage, your night. Welcome to Fantasy Fiction Live! Streaming on the Swain Family Records Network. The adventure begins right now.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight on the Swain Family Records Network for Fantasy Fiction Live, an unforgettable night filled with imagination, adventure, music, and storytelling. Step beyond the ordinary and explore worlds of magic, heroes, legends, and endless possibilities. Once the portal opens, anything can happen. I'm your host, Scarlett, aka Rebecca Lynn Mills, and I have with me our tech wizard for the evening, Omega Nightmoon, to assist us on our journey. We are excited to have everyone with us tonight. Before we begin our adventure, I want to take a moment to let everyone who is participating in the show tonight to introduce themselves and tell us where we can find their music. After you tell us the information about where we can find your music, please answer this question for me. Which fantasy race would you rather be and why? Examples include elf, dwarf, orc, dragonborn, hobbit, tiefling, Vulcan, Klingon, Wookiee, etc. And I'll start first with Nova Star.
Hi, I'm Nova Star, or Fozzie. You can call me either one. I am found everywhere except for Apple Music. YouTube is a work in progress still. I'm kind of sad about that. I have not got any videos on YouTube yet. But on streaming platforms, you can find me under Nova Star with a capital N, capital S. On Facebook, you can find me under Fozzie James or Nova Star. And on Instagram, you can find me on it under Nova Star _ records. And to answer your question, I would like to be a Saiyan from Dragon Ball.
That's awesome. Well, we are happy to have you on our show tonight, and we can't wait to hear your awesome song for the evening. Up next is Ballet Girl. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your answer to the question.
Hey y'all, it's Valley Girl. You can find me on all platforms, streaming platforms. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and that's Girl with the Y, not an I. And to answer the question, I think I want to be a phoenix, so I can rise from the fire.
That's pretty awesome. Phoenix are really nice birds, and I always like how they can rise from the fire and be reborn. All right, up next would be Goddess Sunflower. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your answer to the question, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? I'm Goddess Sunflower. You can find me here on Facebook as Veronica Walton, IG Baby30. You can find my music on YouTube and everywhere. Ascot Radio LLC. And to answer to your question, can you name them one more time? I heard some of them.
Yeah. Elf, dwarf, orc, dragonborn, hobbit, tiefling, Vulcan, Cleon, Wookiee, etc. Any kind of fantasy fiction character.
Oh, okay. I'll be an elf.
Yep, elves are pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I'll choose.
All right. D. Hizzle, I would like for you to tell us a little bit about where we can find your music. And the question we asked the artists after they told us was, which fantasy fiction race would you rather be and why? And the examples I gave, as you just heard, were elf, dwarf, orc, dragonborn, hobbit, etc.
What's up? What's up, everybody? I'm D. Hizzle, president of Ascot Records LLC. You can find my music, merchandise, and all my other products. Just Google Ascot Records with a Z. I haven't really ever thought about that question. I guess I would be a hobbit, though, just because I don't know what else to pick.
Yeah, hobbits are really cool. Plus, they have second breakfasts, third breakfasts, all the little small meals throughout the day, and go on fun adventures. So I could see that. All right, Chrissy Lee, same thing to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself and answer our question.
Hello, my name is Chrissy Lee. You can find my music on YouTube and SoundCloud. I have some on TikTok as well. You can find the ones on SoundCloud and YouTube under Chrissy Lee. And then on TikTok, you can find me under Chrissy Lee's Midnight Studio. As far as a mythical creature, I would say a fairy. Not sure why, but I guess I've always been fascinated with fairies.
Yep, fairies are really cool, and I like to dress up as one from time to time because they are really pretty and really cool. All right, Clayton, why don't you tell us a little bit about where we can find your music and your answer to the question, please? Clayton, your mic is muted.
Yeah, you can find my music on. Am I still muted?
No, we can hear you now.
Okay, all right. So you can find my music on all major streaming platforms under Shadow Puppets. And so I've got several different albums out under different genres. So whatever kind of music you like, you can probably find one that will suit your taste. As far as mythical creature, that's kind of tough because they're always portrayed so differently and different, like, you know, they're completely different, like in Lord of the Rings, than they are in like some of the animated stuff and everything. But I'd probably either go with an elf or like a phoenix or something, you know, like something like that.
Yep, all excellent, great choices. All right, and for my co-host for the evening, can you tell us a little bit about where we can find your music and which fantasy race you would choose?
You can find me on streaming platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook. I would have to say that probably a gnome because they are tech wizards.
That makes a lot of sense, and you are very much a tech wizard, and thank you for helping us tonight on our show and journey. All right, I'm your host, Scarlett Rebecca Lynn Mills. You can find me on all streaming platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. You can search me up on Facebook under Rebecca Lynn Mills. I think it's obvious by my avatar for the evening what race I would choose. I like elves because they're magical. They can be powerful when they need to be. And if you properly create them in the game Dungeons and Dragons, you can end up helping your team and also helping your team win. So that's why I like the elves. And I also kind of like the pointy ears. I think they're cool. All right. So without further ado, we're going to get started with our songs for the evening. Up first, we have Novastar. And Novastar, you know the drill. Before you tell us about your song, I want you to answer a question for me. I know you just answered the first one, but which fantasy or sci-fi creature do you think would make the best pet? So would it be a dragon, a griffin, a phoenix, a direwolf, a Pokemon, a chocobo, or a tribble? And why?
If I could say Pokemon, I would say Score Bunny.
Yes, and you can pick a Pokemon because that's one of the pets listed as a choice because there are a lot of Pokemons.
Score Bunny just seems like the perfect Pokemon to keep as a pet because it's already a bunny.
Yep, that's very true. And you want to tell us? Yeah, go ahead.
A little about my song. It's for entertainment purposes only. Again, like the last one had. I actually made the original song because I actually added extra characters to the song when I did this, and I also wanted to make it a newer version to make it better, and that's what I did. I added more characters, made it better. The original song just has the Disney princesses, and I added more characters to it and made it a Disney song.
Awesome. Well, I'm a Disney nerd, so when anyone makes anything about Disney, I always get excited. So, without further ado, here's Novastar's song, Once Upon a Puff.
Yeah. Fairy tales and smoke trails, happily ever after. Roll another chapter. Smoke white in the garden, rolling 7 deep. Boys got the loud, put the whole house to sleep. Cinderella midnight slipper on the floor, but she lit up the kush before the clock struck 4. Ariel with the seaweed chilling in the reef. Trutting don't know she got that green leaf. Belle in the library, beast on the bong, reading Why the Chiefin' all night long. Once upon a puff, dreams get higher. Castles in the smoke, kingdoms on fire. Princess in the clouds, plays that magic stuff. Happily ever after starts once upon a puff. Starts once upon a puff. Dress me on the carpet, Aladdin passed the pipe. Genie in the lamp say 3 hits tonight. Aurora woke up, said forget the curse. She sparked up the blunt, put her thirst first. Mulan in the field with a joint on guard. Saving China lit, blowing smoke with the squad. Tiana in the kitchen rolling rap so clean. Frogs turn human when they hit that green. Once upon a puff, dreams get higher. Castles in the smoke, kingdoms on fire. Prophets in the clouds, blaze that magic stuff. Happily ever after starts once upon a puff. Starts once upon a puff. Stay hair down, puffing from the tower. Smoke signals rising, hitting every hour. Elsa said chill, frost on the blunt. Ice cold hits when she rolls up her runs. Merida in the highlands, bow on her back. She sparks in the forest and stays on track. Moana with the ocean breeze, sails with the pack. Rolling island raps while the dolphins relax. Once upon a puff, dreams get higher. Castles in the smoke, kingdoms on fire. Princess in the clouds, blaze that magic stuff. Happily ever after starts once upon a puff. Starts once upon a puff. Phone parts pain with all the weed strain. brains. Colors of the smoke flowing through her veins. Anna in the snow saying, sister, let's spark. Two queens in the cold, lighting blunts in the dark. Brave little Raya with the dragon on deck. Passing out pre-rolls, cashing every check. Even Frozen's kingdom, tangle roll rough. Every fairy tale's better with a little green puff. Maui by the shoreline, hook up in the sky, laughing at the clouds while they slowly drift by. Hercules kicking back after all the fights. Meg just smirks, saying one of those nights. Cusco in llama form, lounging in the sun. Pacha rolling one, saying now this is fun. Goofy roll crooked, but he swears just right. Donald getting mad cause he can't find a light. Mickey just grinning, ears high in the breeze. Minnie laughing, baby, take it easy, please. Baloo in the jungle humming low and tough. Boobly just vibing while the river drifts up. Robin Hood and Little John kick back in the shade, laughing through the forest where the good times stay. Jack's Naddle drifting with the tide so slow. Compass pointing anywhere the good vibes go. Baymax scan complete, your stress is looking rough. Healthcare recommendation, maybe that's enough. Break it Ralph and Vanilla Low, racing through the lights. Pixel smoke rising in the arcade nights. Mirabelle dancing while the candles all glow. Cassie that keeps the rhythm with a warm soft flow. Stitch on the shoreline, blue blur in the sand. Angel by his side, got his heart in the hands. Jumba in the lab saying, oops, my bad. Another wild invention, got the whole beach glad. Pinky rocking shades, swear he blending in. Everybody staring, but he still got a grin. I wanna stay together from the sunrise glow. Island vibes all night while the good times roll. Once upon a puff, dreams get higher. Castles in the smoke, kingdoms on fire. From the sea to the stars, every legend's tough. Happily ever after starts once upon a puff. Starts once upon a puff. From the forest to the sea, from the tower to the streets, every fairy tale's brighter when the music and the laughter meet. So turn a page, chase the dream above, cause happily ever after starts once upon a puff. Starts once upon a puff. Starts once upon a puff. Roll it, roll it.
Pass that crown.
High forever after.
Once upon a puff.
So
Yep.
you
Yeah,
wanna
it was really good. I really, really enjoyed it.
you wanna know something funny?
What's
Itch,
funny?
Itching all the characters was a last minute thing because
Hmm.
my dad brought it up because of you, and I was like, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, and I heard the Stitch reference in there, and
Right.
I got a big smile on
Is
my
I
face.
did not do Lilo because of what the song is.
Yeah,
I wanted to do Lilo, but I could not do Lilo.
yeah.
I just it just so
Uh,
I went with what I could.
oh yeah, it was good. It was great. It had a great vibe to it. I was enjoying it. YouTube comments said the same thing. I
And
just
the
sitting.
original song just has the Disney princesses.
Hmm.
So, and that's still called Once Upon a Puff. I have also another version for the
Hmm.
villains. So that one's more focused on the villains. But yeah,
Well, I'll be excited to hear your villains one eventually, and I'll reach out to you so I can hear it because you always have great music and you know how to entertain an audience. So thank you very much. All right. Before we move on to our next artist, we had one of our artists pop in and join us. Hi, Mr. James Z. What I'd like you to do is tell us a little bit about where we can find your music. And the question I asked everybody at the start was, which fantasy race would they rather be? An elf, a dwarf, an orc, a dragonborn, a hoblet, a tiefling, a Vulcan, or a Klingon, a Wookiee, and why?
Well, you find my music everywhere. I mean, everywhere. I'm all over the place. As far as me wanting to be I'd probably be an elf.
Yeah, Elf seems to be a popular choice tonight because they're a pretty
Yeah,
awesome
well,
character.
Oh yeah. Well, none of that, but they're tiny. We can get into different things. We can get in and out of different situations.
Yep, exactly. Well, we're happy to have you on the show tonight, and we can't
Thank
wait
you.
to hear your song a little later in the evening.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All
All right. Up next, we have Valley Girl with her song Harley Quinn. And Valley, my question for you is, do you choose Super Mario or Sonic, and why?
I'm going to probably have to say Super Mario. And the reason why is, I mean, he's cool. He gets mushrooms, he grows, he can shoot firepower, he can fly with Yoshi.
Yes, this is very true. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your song Harley Quinn before we play it?
So I chose this song because, I mean, Harley Quinn she's bad. I mean, but I think the thing is she's kind of a little misunderstood. So this is kind of giving a point of view of whether you see her as a villain or you see her as a hero.
I kind of think that she's a little bit of both.
Exactly.
All right. Without further ado, here is Valley Girl's song Harley Quinn.
Villains ain't born, they are made. They ain't never read the pages of a villain's heart. They just judge the cover. Harley Quinn in the shadows. Let me tell you what they missed. I was born in a state where the neon bleeds. Chrome nor crown with a mind full of misdeeds. They labeled me problem before I learned to breathe. But villains ain't chosen, we forged by the squeeze. Harley Quinn heart split clean like a diamond crack. Try my love a word, I kept swinging back. They ain't see the nights I stitched myself intact. They ain't see the loyalty they always lack. I was trying to say something, they called it destruction. Trying to break cycles, they called it corruption. Trying to speak truth, they called it eruption. But every hero got a lie in production. Harley Quinn, misunderstood sin. They paint me wicked, but they never look within. I ain't break the world, I just broke out the pen. Villain coded hard, but I'm realer than them. Harley Quinn, chrome tears on my grin. If they knew my story, they would crown me again. I ain't far from grace, I was pushed off the rim. Now I rise in the dark where the legends begin. They said chaos follows me, nah, I follow truth. I expose the rot they've been hiding from the youth. I flip the script, they call it uncouth, but villains only form when the world gets cruel. I love too hard, they weaponize my care, turn my kindness to a burden I couldn't bear. So I sharpen my pain, wore it like warfare. Turn my heartbreak to a throne in the cold night air. Harley ain't crazy, she just tired of the lies, tired of the mask, tired of the alibis, tired of being punished every time she tries. So she built her own kingdom where the truth never dies. Harley Quinn, misunderstood sin. They paint me wicked, but they never look within. I ain't break the world, I just broke out the pen. Villain coded hard, but I'm realer than them. Harley Quinn, chrome tears on my grin. If they knew my story, they would crown me again. I ain't far from grace, I was pushed off the rim. Now I rise in the dark where the legends begin. Look closer. Every villain got a truth they never tell. Every hero got a lie they hide well. Harley Quinn walked through a personal hell and came back swinging with a story to compel. Harley Quinn, misunderstood sin. They paint me wicked, but they never look within. I ain't break the word, I just broke out the pen. Villain coded hard, but I'm realer than them. Harley Quinn, chrome tears on my grin. If they knew my story, they would crown me again. I ain't far from grace, I was pushed off the rim. Now I rise in the dark where the legends begin. So judge me by the crown, not the scars underneath. Judge me by the the fire, not the ash in my teeth. Harley Quinn rose where the world found grief. Villain or hero depends on who is. Still here, still legend.
That song I really enjoy. Had a good beat to it, awesome rap and message behind it. And yes, Harley Quinn is always very difficult to understand. I never knew truly if she was a hero or a villain because she kind of liked to confuse us. So very good job.
Thank
I really
you.
enjoyed it. Anybody else want to chime in before we go? All right.
At one point, she was a hero.
Very
She has
true.
her own. She has her own show where she redeems herself.
I'll have to go check that out. I didn't even know that.
Dark Angel, isn't it?
It's either a show or a movie. I don't remember.
I remember the show you're talking about, and it was something along the lines of like wind something or dark something.
Yeah, and my parents watched it. I did not watch it.
Oh, I
'Cause
watched it.
I didn't know it was a thing until they watched it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she
She
changed herself
actually
in that.
she actually takes over for Batman when Batman's not able to protect the city, so she takes over for Batman because at that point in time they were intertwined as a couple. So when he was unable to protect the city, she took over, taking over Gotham for him, and that's the baseline of the TV show. And it's really actually really good. But she doesn't go as Harley Quinn; she goes as a completely different character, but it is Harley Quinn.
All right. Anybody else have anything they'd like to say before we move on to the next artist? Okay. Up next, we have Mr. D Hizzle with his song, You're Making Me Angry. My question for you is, which game deserves a movie adaptation and why?
Which game? I would probably go with GTA, and I think it'd be an exciting movie.
Yeah, you're probably right. That game
Yeah,
does
I
have a
can
lot of
actually see
excitement in
that.
it.
I can actually see that becoming an amazing movie. I love GTA. That's one of my favorite games.
All right. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your song, You're Making Me Angry, before we play it tonight?
Yeah, first and foremost, I think I missed the assignment. I didn't really know this was about like gnomes and trolls and stuff like that. I never watched Harry Potter, so I'm kind of unprepared though. But the Hulk is one of my favorite cartoon characters just because he a cool guy till you get him mad, and then when you get him mad, he smash stuff. So that's
Yep.
kind of like how I am.
Yeah. And
That
in
still
our
falls in
show,
our category.
it still falls in our open category of fantasy and fiction because he is a superhero and a well-known superhero. So
Yeah.
And a fictional character, so it falls within it. We're not starting actual theme themes. It's just anything that falls under the fantasy or fiction genres. So you hit
Well,
it.
bet. So yeah, this to all the AI haters out there. I just want to let them know they're starting to make me a little bit angry, and they wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
all right. Well, we're excited to see You're Making Me Angry.
Dang, dang, dang. Look, keep poking at the beast, now the whole block shaky. Keyboard gangsters acting whore, but y'all fugazi. Every fake opinion just keep filling up my tank, G. You're making me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Concrete crack, whole city, hear the war cry. AI haters disappear every time the roar fly. I try to stay cool, now it's over, understand me. You're making me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Everybody got opinions from behind the screen, talking like they kings, but ain't built a single dream. I was in the lab while you laughed at the plan. Now the whole damn movement got the game in its hands. Every little comment at another ounce of rage. Now the lion breaking out the digital cage. Gamma level pressure got my heartbeat pumping. One more slick remark in the whole world jumping. Your mistake, my patience for a sign I'm weak. Till I stomp through the speakers every time I speak. Muscles getting bigger with every AI diss. Every hater fuel another heavyweight hit. I ain't fighting people, I'm destroying fake fact. Turn a whisper campaign to another platinum plaque. You throwing little pebbles, I'm an avalanche. Every punchline nuclear, never left a chance. Now the veins turn green, now the eyes bloodshot. Every beat I touch make the whole song hot. Flip a low rider over like it's made of foam. Then I walk away calm like I'm headed home. Downtown tremble when the giant feet land. Everybody scatter when I tighten these hands. Y'all created this monster every time you clown. Now the whole West Coast hear the thunderous sound. I was trying to keep peace, now the gloves off, see? Should've let the sleeping giant simply be. Last warning, before I lose command. You're making me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. You keep talking at the beast, now the whole block shaky. Keyboard gangsters acting hard, but y'all fugazi. Every fake opinion just keep filling up my tank, G. You're making me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Concrete crack, whole city hit a war cry. AI haters disappear every time the roar fly. I tried to stay cool, now it's over, understand me. You're making me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Walk, 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 walk.
I really enjoyed that song. I was tapping along and bobbing my head as I was listening to it. And yeah, you're right. I wouldn't want to make you angry because that picture on the cover was scary. Yeah, I liked your real life rendition of the Hulk on the cover.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anybody else have any comments about the song before we move on to the next artist?
Love the beat, love the flow. It's a nice rap work.
All right. Up next, we have Goddess Sunflower with her song Little Red Revenge. Before you tell us about your song, my question for you is, which villain would you never want to meet in real life and why?
Ooh, that's a hard question because there's a lot of them I don't want to meet.
You can pick more than one if you need to.
To be honest with you, I don't want to meet Poison Ivy. She is vicious. Like, she is very vicious. I'll say her.
Yeah, I could see that. You're right. She was pretty vicious. You want to tell us a little bit about your song?
Little Red Revenge is Little Red Riding Hood. She got tired of, like, you know how the Disney characters is and stuff like that. So there was one particular one she really didn't like, and she was talking a lot of mess. So that was Snow White. So she coming for her.
Okay. Well, without further ado, here's Little Red Revenge by Goddess Sunflower.
Once upon a time, in a forest forgotten by the sun, two old friends met in the dark. One came looking for answers, the other came to end the story. Echoes in the timber, shadows on the floor. Snow White steps inside and shuts the heavy door. A chilly wind is blowing, the air is running thin. She calls out through the quiet, asking where to begin. Little Red is waiting, standing around the bend, hands behind her back, no longer acting like a friend. Snow asks, why this cabin, why this distant place? Red steps from the shadows with that cold look on her face. No smiles for the cottage, no love for the seven, just a whisper in the dark under a darkened heaven. All the woods are deep, the path is lost in night. A promise made in silence underneath the pale moonlight. You into poison in a bitter, broken mind. No turning back tonight. The final curtain falls where shadows creep along the cabin wall. Red pulls out the steel, cold against the dim room light. A shadow of betrayal cutting through the night. She steps up close and holds her, a silent final glare, remembering the secrets and the burden they both share. You thought that I'd forget, red whispers in her ear. You thought you'd walk away and leave me waiting here. The forest pulls its breath and the wind begins to howl. A dark turn in the story where the creatures start to prowl. A flash of cold revenge for a heart that was undone. A tragic twist of fate before the rising of the sun. No happy ever after, no rescue from a prince, just memories of a promise that was shattered long ago since. Oh, the woods are deep, the path is lost in night. A promise made in silence underneath the pale moonlight. You thought the tale was sweet, you thought the truth was kind, but love turned into poison in a bitter, broken mind. No turning back tonight. The final curtain falls where shadows creep along the cabin walls. Footsteps in the moss, walking out into the cold. Another twisted story that the woods have never told. The laughter fades away as the fire begins to rise, leaving only silence underneath the empty skies. The empty skies.
That was a really good song. And the beat, kind of made me feel almost like I was in a horror story, like someone was actually coming to chase me. And, when you get that kind of feeling when you're listening to a song that reminds you like of a specific setting, it means you did a really good job. And I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Kind of reminds me of our Alice in Wonderland, where you get that creepy feeling like she's going insane type vibe.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Mhm. Well, we're
That was
happy that.
trash.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good job, baby.
Awesome song.
I said that was trash. No, good job, baby.
No, it
It-
was really good. I enjoyed it.
They sound like us when I'm teasing you.
Exactly. All right. Before we move on to the next artist, again, I want to thank everyone who is tuning in and watching the Fantasy Fiction Live streaming on the Swain Family Records Network. If you like what you're seeing and you haven't joined our group yet, you can find us on Facebook by searching up Swain Family Records Music Competitive Arena and answer our 3 questions. You must also check the box after you answer the questions or you won't be accepted into the group. If you're more faith-based in your music, you can check out our sister group on Facebook, Swain Family Records Kingdom Sounds. Again, you'll answer all 3 questions and check the box so you can be accepted in the group. Once you do that, you're all set and good to go and get to be a part of this amazing family. We stream all of our live events on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok.
You're supposed to preface that for everybody to know it's time to pay the bills.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to say that. I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me. That's what we call paying the bills here. All right. Up next in the lineup, we have Chrissy Lee with her song More Than a Crown. And my question to you is, what's your favorite fictional quote of all time and why?
Oh boy. I really couldn't tell you. It's been a long time. I mean, here lately I haven't really listened to a lot of fictional, but oh wow.
Well, it can be from anything. It can be from a TV show, a book you read, a movie you saw that falls into the category. If there was just one
Well,
quote that stuck with you.
I would say one that really sticks to me is on Stitch where he says Oma means family, and where it's all about being family with somebody who, even though they're not, it doesn't matter if they're your race or anything like that, they can still be your family. You don't have to be blood to be family, pretty much.
Yep. And I'm a huge Stitch fan, and I have that quote
So am
almost
I.
I have that quote everywhere on all my stuff. In fact, I'm actually drinking coffee out of my Stitch coffee mug right now. So tell us a little bit about your song, More Than a Crown.
Okay, so this is based off my children book series that I'm writing. It's a fictional character. She is a child that was a princess, was born royalty, but they had to hide her because of the power that she contains. She's got magical powers, and in order to protect her, they had to hide her away. So she grows up as a peasant, and she finds out. So she actually, it's going to be a several book series. So she eventually finds out how to use her powers and how to save their village, and how to save her country.
Awesome. Well, we're real excited to hear it, and we are happy to have you on the show this evening.
Thank
so
you.
Without further ado, here is Chrissy Lee's song, More Than a Crown.
She should really talk to Larry because he's writing that book about the two wolves.
In a little cottage by the meadow wide, I watched the stars and dreamed at night. With muddy shoes and a heart so free, I wondered who I was meant to be. I didn't have castles, I didn't have gold, just loving arms and stories told. But deep inside, a spark was found, a hidden song without a sound. There was a whisper in the wind, a secret waiting to begin. A tiny light was shining through, showing me a world I never knew. I'm more than a crown, more than a name, more than the riches and royal fame. The heart that I carry, the love that I give, that's the reason I was born to live. I was a dream, I was a star, I was a princess from the start. Not because of jewels or a throne, but because my heart had always known I'm more than a crown. They told me stories of a princess lost, a little girl who paid the cost, a kingdom waiting, a memory gone, a hope that kept on shining on. But when I found the truth inside, I didn't leave my past behind. The family who held my hand was the greatest treasure in the land. A crown may sparkle, a castle may shine, but love is the treasure that lasts through time. The girl I was is still here today, with kindness to guide every step of the way. I'm more than a crown, more than a name, more than a story written in fame. I'll carry my courage wherever I go, with the love that helps me grow. I found my kingdom stars shine down, I was always more than a crown.
I would do my Arsenio Hall like I used to nice. Woo, 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 woo. That song was not only beautiful, but would make you feel like you're a part of the story.
Thank
And
you.
I will be adding it to my playlist most definitely. And when you finish your book, I want to read the book that goes along with the music you're creating it
All right.
with it. That was a really, really good song. And
Thank you.
I don't know what else to say about it. Anybody else?
It
I
was a
liked
good pretty
it.
song. Yeah.
I liked it. It made me feel like Ariel, how she was sounding singing. It made me feel like I was watching like Little Mermaid. Now I want to watch the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, it did definitely give a Disney vibe. It was very pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the kind of song you got to play for a credible Huck after you get angry to calm him down.
Like the lullaby that Black Widow used to sing to the Hulk to calm him down. She had a lullaby that she would sing to calm him down, and that would be perfect for it.
Music soothes the savage beast.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that definitely should be pitched to a Disney movie because it definitely had that feel to it.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Up next, and I'm excited for this one because he never disappoints with his songs and he always makes me laugh, like to the point where I'm crying and it takes me a while to stop laughing. We have Mr. James Z with the song Purple People Sneaker Eater. And James, my question for you is, what's your hot take about a fantasy or science fiction topic that most fans would disagree with?
I don't know, probably Goofy Streaking.
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing I can say. Goofy Streaking.
Yep, exactly. All right, you want to tell us a little bit about your song, Purple People Sneaker Eater?
Yeah, I grew up listening to the Purple People Eater, and I thought, well, if I'm going to write a song, I can't do the Purple People Eater. It's already been done. So I'm going to try a song about a granny wrestling with a purple sneaker eater. And
that sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same things when you throw your clothes into the wash and you have two socks, one that goes in and only one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, without further ado, here's Purple People Sneaker Eater by James Zeisler.
Down at the county field, there is the bunting high. Granny checked her left knee brace and winked at the sky. First event on the board was the strangest sight by far. Wrestle with the Purple People Sneaker Eater right there by the jars. She tied up her apron strings, tapped her cane on the wood, said I've outlasted harder days and I'm still real good. Purple People Sneaker, oh, Purple People Sneaker. Granny, get your grip, go Granny, go. Purple People Sneaker, oh, Purple People Sneaker. Turn that thing and flip, turn it. The sneaker had one lacy eye and a scuffed up grin. It slid like it was born to dance and doubled back again. Granny dug her heels in dirt, mud flew off her shoe. She said, I folded quilts with less, I know what I can do. The judges leaned way over, the crowd began to roar. She gave that sneaker one hard twist and skidded to the floor. Purple people sneaker eater.
Purple people sneaker
Eater granny. Get your grip. Go, granny, go. Purple people sneaker eater.
Oh, purple people sneaker eater.
Turn that thing and flip. Turn it, turn it. She laughed through her missing tooth, said, hand me one more round. I seen her wrestle Sunday best and still stand her ground. Then that purple shoe gave a rolled right out the ring. Granny bowed to it. It took the ribbons straight. Purple people sneaker eater. Oh, purple people sneaker. Granny, get your grip. Oh, purple people sneaker eater.
Oh, purple people sneaker.
Turn that thing and flip. Turn it. Oh, purple people sneaker eater.
Oh, purple people sneaker.
Pretty won the day.
Well, James, I must say, you never disappoint when you bring your funny songs and your entertainment to the shows for people to listen to. You have to be laughing and giggling the whole time.
Thank you, thank you. It's just
Just remember, folks, you met the next Ray Stevens here.
I know for the comedy hour, for the comedy show got coming. I just got done finishing up crayons and juice boxes up in my mind.
I liked it. It made me feel like I was, I don't know if I'm saying it right. A hold down, you know, when you in Texas, and they be doing the line dances and stuff like that. That's how it made me feel. So that I liked it.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I could imagine myself sitting there as a granny wrestling a sneaker eater because I swear my socks and shoes always go missing all the time. So it was very well done. Anybody else have anything they'd like to say before we move on to our next artist for the evening?
Yeah, I was trying to think of who his music reminds me of, and I kept thinking Mel Tillis or Mac Davis, but Omega said Ray Stevens, and that's the perfect comparison because he had a lot of stuff like that.
All right. Well, that brings us to you, Clayton, with your band Shadow Puppets for the evening and your song Beauty and the Beast. My question for you is, which fictional location would you most like to visit on vacation? For example, Rivendell, Hyrule, the Mushroom Kingdom, Naboo, Atlantis, Gotham, and why?
Well, it always seems like Gotham has something bad going on. So probably if I was wanting to relax, maybe Atlantis.
I want to say something about Gotham real quick. One
Go
thing
ahead.
we can't do is be a clown in Gotham.
Yeah, I agree with Clayton on that one. Avoid Gotham at all costs because you wouldn't be able to relax if that's what you're doing too. But I could see Atlantis because of the beautiful scenery and the water, and it wouldn't be, as I call it, 1,000 degrees like it is right now in Texas with our heat wave. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the song you wrote, and then we'll get to playing it.
Yeah, so this is obviously very different from a lot of the other ones tonight. So I was trying to do a kind of a remake or whatever of Beauty and the Beast, and so I wanted to try to see if I could make it into like a rock opera. So anyway, it's got some of those elements in it. So anyway, hopefully people will enjoy it.
Well, I've never heard a rock opera before, so I'm excited to hear your version of Beauty and the Beast to a rock opera. Let her rip, Tech Wizard.
The world sees the monster, something that they fear, but only inner beauty helps you to see clear. They judged by the scars, never looked at the soul. Built another prison made of fear and control. Castle full of echoes, every hallway got pain. Sunshine outside, but inside there's only rain. Everybody's running from the face in the glass, never asking how we ended up behind the mask. One heart frozen, one rose losing leaves. Hope holding on to what somebody believes. Look beneath the surface, don't believe what they say. Love can find a light where the darkness wants to stay. Every curse got a story, every wound got a name. Sometimes healing starts when somebody takes the blame. Beauty and the Beast, two worlds finally collide. Love don't care about the crowd, but what resides inside. When the world saw the monster, she saw the man underneath. That's the power of redemption. That's Beauty and the Beast. Gaston flexing like the king of the town. Big ego, little heart, always punching down. Loud aim, strength, pride can make you fall. Real one stand tall when they're standing for his all. Every broken piece started fitting into place. When compassion looked fear right into the face. The servants kept praying for a brand new dawn. Holding on to faith until the curse was gone. Mirror on the wall, tell me what you see. A reflection of the man I was meant to be. Can't rewrite the past, but tomorrow's still mine. Even broken hearts can learn how to shine. Beauty and the Beast, more than just a dream. Love can break the chains, wash away the shame. When somebody sees your heart instead of what the world believes, every curse can be defeated. That's Beauty and the Beast. The greatest transformations always start with belief. That's the power of love. That's Beauty and the Beast.
I'll do my own the top of there.
Sorry, it takes a while to scroll back up to the applause.
It's all good. Clayton, that was very good. I liked it, and it was very good and interesting for a rock opera. I think you should do more rock opera songs. It turned out really good.
It was definitely really good, right up there with just about everything else you've done, but I think this tops everything I've heard from you.
Thank you. Yeah, I did one Phantom of the Opera that I actually like better than this one, but so that was kind of interesting.
Next week is movies.
Movie?
Yeah. It's favorite, your favorite movie or science fiction fantasy that you had as a child, experienced as a child growing up. So it can be anything. So,
Okay.
but all right. Up next on our lineup is Mr. MVAI. He sends his apologies for not being able to make the show tonight because he had prior family obligations. Before I tell you about his song, I sent him the question to ask him What was the most emotional moment you've experienced in a fantasy or sci-fi story? And it could have been a character death, an ending, a heroic sacrifice, and why did it stick with you? And his answer was he watched the Never Ending Story on repeat when he was a kid, and he always got upset when Artax dies in the swamp of sadness. He just couldn't get out because he had lost the will to live and drowned. And he sent like all the sad faces, like that stuck with him. And he missed was sad that he had died. His song that he wrote for us tonight is called Ride for the Cookies, and it's about Cookie Monster's adventure to find all of the cookies. So I'm real excited to hear this, and I can't wait to have it played. Let her rip, Tech Wizard.
Not yet. I have to say that I think for every child out there, Artax's death was a very traumatic experience for all of us.
Yes, that is very, very true.
Me had a jar, now jar is bare. Once me kingdom warm with the smell of the bake, golden hoard of crumbs that no dragon could take.
But me woke to the dawn and me let out a wail.
Naught but chocolate stars and a long crumb trail. So me lace up me boots by the light of the moon, follow every crumb neath the silver white rune. Alright for the cookies, the lost and the fallen, through forest, through fire, hear the crumb-hearted calling. Me numb for the fallen, me quest for the crumb, me want cookie,
Me want cookie.
till the kingdom come. Down the valley of wafers where the marzipan grows, past the sugar frost mountains that no baker knows.
A shadow on the ridge and it towered so tall.
The crumb thief of legend, the devourer of all. Him got me macaroon, him got me last few. So me raise up me spoon and me bellow me true. Alright for the cookies, the lost and the fallen, through forest, through fire, hear the crumb-hearted calling. Me known for the fallen, me quest for the crumb, me want cookie,
Me want cookie.
till the kingdom come. And me learn on that hill in the ash and the cold that a cookie shared is worth more than gold.
So me stayed me spoon and me broke it in two.
One half for me and one half for you. The found and the shining, the jar's full again, and the whole realm's dining. Me gnome with me friends, no more quest for the crumb. We got cookie!
We got cookie.
And the kingdom come.
I was trying not to fall out of my chair from laughing from the last line of the song about him having the cookie jar and it being full of cookies now.
Well, the beginning of the song it's like an epic Viking tale. The beginning, he has a jar and it's empty. By the end of the song, he has a full jar, so he's happy.
It was so awesome. I loved the theme behind it. I loved the voices in it, and great job, MV.
I liked it. It was cute. I like the Cookie Monster, and he got it on point with the voice and everything. It was real cute, and if my kids was in here, my son, my 3-year-old, he would have liked it. So I was wondering, can I have it for my playlist for my 3-year-old? Good job, Amy.
I'm pretty sure if you reach out to MV, he'll have a way to get you the song so you can play it for your 3-year-old son.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, I know
It was
everything
definitely
gonna
cute.
expect just coming from me. Me and him been fighting back and forth lately. Hey, but good job, Envy. I saw you in the chat. Hopefully you hear me, bro. Good job, man.
You did a good job, Envy. We still love you.
Love the music, love the voice work. I'm pretty sure that the one voice was definitely his. I'm not sure about the one in the higher or like the like the kid's voice. He could have done that, but anyway, it's kind of interesting.
Well, I was gonna think maybe it was one of his own kids doing the voice because
Oh, that could be, yeah.
I did recognize his voice throughout the
Yep.
song. So,
Definitely.
but all right, that brings us up to our co-host for the evening and our tech wizard, Mr. Omega Night Moon. My question for you is, what's the coolest fictional vehicle ever? For example, the Millennium Falcon, the TARDIS, the Batmobile, the Enterprise, and why?
So I've been thinking about this all day long, and I was thinking, perfect, Millennium Falcon, the DeLorean, things like that. But after sitting there and thinking about it, the one vehicle that I'd want the most is the bed from Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that was a good one. I forgot how Angela Lansbury would get on, and all she had to do was turn the bed knob, and they could travel wherever they wanted to. That's pretty cool.
Technically, it was the little boy who had to do it because for the very simple fact that she enchanted it for him and gave it to him. So it was a little boy who had to do it. So he would turn it 3 times and tap it 3 times, and it would do what he wanted.
All right. Well, do you want to tell us a little bit about your song "We're All Mad Here"?
So most everybody has heard this song before, but I have reworked the intro to give it more of the insanity coming through. Because in my opinion, the book is written from the point that the girl is actually going insane, hearing voices, imagining the entire Wonderland. And so it gives it more of a chilling intro to where she is talking, and it's like when she meets the Cheshire Cat for the first time, she is basically talking to herself, but her mind is responding back as the Cheshire Cat, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it does make sense, and I'm excited to hear it because I know you have rewritten some of the song, and I can't wait to hear it with all the changes you made. So let's play it.
The pad was here a moment ago.
Paths have a habit of disappearing.
When they know you are lost. Who said that? I do not want to walk among the mad.
Oh,
You can't
help that. We're all mad here.
I'm mad.
You're mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
You must be, or you wouldn't have come here.
my boots in the dirt. Blue dress torn at the edge of the hurt. Clock hands spinning like they lost their mind. White rabbit gone, but I follow the signs. Trees leaned in like they wanted my name. Every little shadow at a mouth full of blame. Past split left and it twisted right. Then both disappeared in the middle of the night. I said no, this is not my place. Too many smiles with a poor sitting face. Too many voices in the leaves overhead. Too many riddles waking up in my head.
You walk too far, another door walks too. Wonderland does not chase, it waits for you.
I said I need a way back.
You need a way through.
I said I am not mad.
Then why did the madness open for you?
I don't want madness.
That's funny.
I was trying to run.
You called it running.
I need a reason.
Too late.
I need a road.
Then choose your cage. We're all mad here. That's what the cat said.
Smile in the smoke.
With the crown full of bad dreams. We're all mad here.
Lost, but I laugh still.
Alice in the dark.
Trying hard not to feel. I said, how do you know that I'm mad too?
You must be child, or you never would have come through. Now the moon has teeth and the flowers talk. Cards march by with a killer walk. Tea gone cold, but the cup still pour. Every locked room hides another locked door. You asked for a map, they handed you rhyme. Asked for the truth, they bent your time. Asked for the exit, they pointed within. Every escape starts under the skin. You think you're clean from the strange outside, but you brought that storm when you crossed that line. Nobody falls this deep by mistake. You came when the real world started to break.
No, I am safe.
I swear I am sure. Sane girls don't argue with cats in the air.
You think you know me?
I know what came through.
I did not choose this.
Then why did it choose you? We're all mad here. That's what the cat said.
Smile in the smoke.
With the crown full of bad dreams. We're all mad here.
Lost, but I laugh still.
Alice in the dark.
Trying hard not to feel. I said, how do you know that I'm mad too?
You must be child, or you never would have come through.
Maybe madness is a mirror.
Maybe fear is just a key.
Maybe this place is not a kingdom.
Maybe this place is me.
Maybe every crooked hallway
Every queen and every game
was a piece I tried to bury.
coming back to say my name.
Stop smiling.
Stop pretending you hate the truth. Mad here.
Mad here.
Smile too wide.
But the truth is clear. Mad here.
Mad here. Mad here.
Mad here.
You came looking.
Now I'm stuck in the mirror. So I stood in the dark with my chin held high. Looked that grin dead straight in the eye. Said maybe I'm mad, maybe you are too, but I'm not afraid of what I walk through. No more running, no turning back. No more fear with my name intact. If madness is the price of seeing things clear, then fine. Let them whisper, I belong here.
Now you're learning. We're all mad here. That's what the cat said.
Smile in the smoke.
With the crown full of bad dreams. We're all mad here.
Lost, but I laugh still.
Alice in the dark.
But I know what is real. I said, how do you know that I'm mad too?
You must be child, or I never would have come through. Madness was not the trap.
It was the door.
And that is the first time I've heard the song since he did the rewrite. And, you know, I helped him kind of come up with the idea when we started creating the songs for our Alice in Wonderland thing, because that's like a thing him and I enjoy watching and creating together. So I really like the rewrite, and it gave off the creepy vibe that she had when she was walking through and encountering the characters in Wonderland. Job well done.
I like it. I like the heat. I liked the whole story. Really good job.
Ain't gonna lie, that had me over here bobbing. Okay, I see you, Omega. Y'all did that thing on that one now, you know what I mean? That thing was hard. I love the cadence. I love it all. Yeah.
Yeah, we did the major portion of the song probably about a month ago. And then I did the rewrite. I started on it last week after the show. I was like, I want to do something else in Wonderland themes again. And so.
Yeah, I like
Well, I heard the
violin. What's going crazy on there?
I heard the original and loved it, but I think I like this one better even. So really, really well done.
Appreciate it.
And we have one last song for the evening. It's my song. And the first thing I asked myself, if my life had a theme song from any fantasy, sci-fi, video game soundtrack, what would it be and how does it fit my personality? Well, there's so many that actually could fit my personality, but most of the time when people see me like walking around work and everything, I'm always humming the Super Mario themes. Like do 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 do, and everyone just laughs at me because I just live in my own little bubble and world and just kind of keep going. So there's all kinds of different ones that would fit, but I would have to say Super Mario Brothers fits me the most because based on how the characters are and the fighting that he can do and everything. So
it seems how any song could technically be a soundtrack to your life. It would definitely have to be Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train.
Yes, that too, true, because I don't ride the crazy train, I drive it, and that's what everyone's told me my entire life. So I could see why you would say that. But my song tonight is called Drink Me, Eat Me, and it is part of the Alice in Wonderland project that Omega and I are working on together. And we envisioned it as with her personality stuff as she's going through, that instead of sticking to the rap side of it, since it's just Alice's character, we'll do it as an Irish pub themed song. So I hope everyone enjoys Drink Me, Eat Me.
Come gather close and hear me, for I have a tale to tell. I followed one white rabbit and tumbled down a well. I landed in a hallway with doors on every side, but one was far too little, no matter how I tried. Too tall, she'll never fit at all. A golden key lay waiting upon a table bright. It opened up the smallest door to gardens full of light. I tried to squeeze my shoulders through, but could not cross the floor. Then sitting there beside me was a bottle I had not seen before. A label hung around its neck as plain as words could be. It did not say who made it, it only said, Drink me! Should I trust a bottle that appeared from nowhere fast? Drink it down, don't even ask. Could it be a clever trick that leaves me on the floor? You came to Wonderland, what did you expect it for? Drink me, eat me, down and up I go. Down and up she goes. One makes me tiny, one makes me grow. Tiny, tall, she cannot win at all. Every answer brings me another mystery. In this mad and twisted hole, nothing is as it should be. Drink me, eat me, welcome to the madness. I drank the strange elixir and shrank down near the ground. At last I flipped the little door, but trouble came around. The golden key was far above, still resting on the stand. I could see the garden waiting, but could not reach it with my hand. Then underneath the table a little cake appeared. The words were written neatly, so there was nothing left to fear. That was what I told myself. Eat me! Should I trust a little cake that waits beneath the chair? Eat it up! You're already there. Could it make me far too tall and smash me through the wall? There's only one good way to find out after all. Drink me, eat me, down and up I go. Down and up she goes. One makes me tiny, one makes me grow. Tiny, tall, she cannot win at all. Every answer brings me another mystery. In this mad and twisted hole, nothing is as it should be. Drink me, eat me, welcome to the madness. My neck rose toward the ceiling, my feet were far below. My head struck against the rooftop with nowhere left to go. Too large to reach the garden, too small to reach the key. Every bite and every sip makes someone else of me. Who are you? Who are did the bottle say? Drink me. What did the little cake say? Eat me. Did either fix a single thing? Not at all. Then raise your mugs and hear me sing. Drink me, eat me, down and up I go. Down and up she goes. One makes me tiny, one makes me grow. Tiny, tall, she cannot win at all. Every answer brings me another misery. Now I'm crying rivers where the doorway used to be. Drink me, eat me, drowning in the madness. Now tears are rising round me and flowing through the hall. I only chased a rabbit. How did I lose it all? Too big, too small, she cannot win at all. Drink me, eat me, welcome to Wonderland. Drink me, eat me, welcome to the madness.
Well, what do you guys think?
I really liked the storytelling. It definitely made me feel like I was listening to Alice tell her story. Nice job.
Thank you.
Cheese. I know this is a PG show, but my mind went somewhere else when you said that title.
Yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen when we were talking over the lyrics because it's like, yep, eat me.
I thought I was in the bottom of the Titanic.
Well, yeah, I was concerned with the title at first, but I was like, well, we really can't change it too much because if you read the book, the chapter is called "Eat Me, Drink Me."
Yeah, that's what my baby said. You ain't never seen Alice in Wonderland? Like, no, but that title crazy.
Yeah, the actual chapter in the book talks about, I think it's called "Eat Me, Drink Me" or something along those lines, where she has entered into Wonderland and she's trying to get through a door and she can't get through the door because she's too tall, then she's too small, and it just goes about talking about how she's too big and too small, and these magic elixirs and cakes are supposed to make her shrink and grow. And throughout the entire story, at different points in the story, she encounters the elixir and the cake again. So,
It's actually flipped. It's drink me, eat me.
okay. Well, I didn't know that. Anyone else have any comments before we get ready to close out the show for the evening?
It's a nice Irish pub type song, you know, like got that vibe. So yeah, I feel like I should pour a Guinness or something.
That's what Forge always tells me when he listens to my Irish pub songs. He's like, now I need a beer.
I was looking for leprechauns. I was looking for leprechauns.
Well, don't worry. Pretty soon here we're coming out with, isn't it don't we have the chapter coming up with Tweedledee and Tweedledum, or is that, am I thinking of?
Yeah, that we're working on. We're working on Tweedledee and Tweedledum's one. So yes, there will be some leprechauns involved in that one.
My voice is going to be Tweedledee, and we're going to cast Forge's Tweedledum.
It'll be a lot of fun. It's a big project we're working on, so I'm excited to see how it all turns up in the end. All right. Well, we want to thank everyone again for joining us tonight for the Swain Family Records Network for another fun-filled show of fantasy and adventure. Before I close out for the evening, I'd like to take a moment to talk about some of our other shows on the Swain Family Records Network. If you're over the age of 18, we invite you tonight to tune in at 10 p.m. for Midnight Confessions with Dirty Diana and Dante Bell. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have Global Sounds Origins Episode 4, followed by our sister stations, Swain Family Records Kingdom Sounds at 9 p.m. And you can reach out to them because I think they're still looking for a few people to participate in their show. On Mondays, we have the 2 Peas in a Pod podcast with Kay and Yetta at 7 p.m. And I believe they said their topic is hygiene for the week. And then at 9 p.m., we have Jamming with Scarlet and Omega. We will start that show with the tiebreaker between James Z and Soldier Lady. And then we'll follow it by our paid event with your songs based off of 1970s rock and metal. On Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Central Standard, 7 p.m. UK time, we have the Global Sounds Top 5 Reveal Show hosted by Chrissy G. Then at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have Talking with Tanya and Beth. I have not received their topic for the week yet, but I know they'll be posting about it shortly. Then at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have our explicit free show hosted by Mayday. It's called Tuesday Mayday. And this is her free event this week because it's the first Tuesday of the month and it's her new release show that she always does. On Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, we have our Wildcard Wednesday show. This week it's hosted by Jim B. Then at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have the Noe Boys show with Blacktop King and Forge. And their theme for the week is Career Night, and it is also a paid event. On Thursday, all of our events are free. If you are a child under the age of 18 who has parental consent and hasn't joined our family, we have Chaotic Thursdays hosted by Nova Star and May Morton. And that is for kids only. And we invite any of our younger members to participate if they have parental consent. Then at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have our open mic poetry night, which is our spoken word show. It's hosted by Colleen Evans and myself, Rebecca Lynn Mills. And then at 9 p.m., we have our Swain Family Records Comedy Club Lyrics and Laughs, hosted by Clayton Barnes and Jim B. Always a fun show. I think they're still deciding the theme for the week, and they'll have it posted. And then Fridays at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. UK time, hosted by Chrissy G. We have the Global Sound Top 5 Fake Rechart, as we like to call it, because we fake out people because all the songs submitted are anonymous. Then at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have our free event, which is our new member community spotlight showcase. And at 9 p.m. is usually a show of choice. We have not received the topic yet for that week, but I'm sure it'll be posted on our weekly schedule that gets posted every Sunday. And then that brings us back to the top of the lineup for Saturday. And next Saturday on Fantasy Fiction Live, we are hosting our first paid event. And the topic is your favorite childhood memory of a fantasy show or fiction show. So it could be like anime or cartoon movies. It can be a sci-fi show or series. It can be a favorite movie as well, but it has to be something that you watched during your childhood years. We always post our schedule every Sunday on our Swain Family Records Music Competitive Arena. If you see a show or a post you're interested in participating in, reach out to those hosts and they will have you on the show. And again, thank you everyone for joining us tonight for Fantasy Fiction Live. We enjoyed hearing all the songs and music, and we hope to see you back again next week.
Clayton, do you have any idea what your show's going to be about on Thursday?
Yes. So it's actually going to be making a song based on a meme.
Okay. Thank you very much for letting us know that. All right. That wraps it up for Fantasy Fiction Live. Join us again next week for a fun-filled adventure about childhood memories of your favorite show or series.
It starts with a question. In the quiet of the night, staring at numbers that don't reflect your heart. But your follower count does not define your talent. Don't let the algorithm dim your light. Welcome to a new era. At Swain Family Records, we're rewriting the rules for the independent artist. We're not just a label, we're an ecosystem built for those who push harder. Step into the competitive arena. This is where live music meets real impact. From live competitions to deep storytelling, here the community decides your momentum. Unprecedented exposure, real fans, real networking, real growth. This is a place for leaders. Host your own events, build your membership, and earn your share. The harder you push, the bigger your lane becomes. Community support keeps these doors open. Together, we are unstoppable. We're building the infrastructure of the future. Apps, radio, and direct-to-fan power. We are building the people first, so when we launch with momentum. One ecosystem, multiple revenue streams, real community, no middleman. Swain Family Records, build your legacy.